Yeah, good game for us. I thought we did really well in all three areas. That's what you want to see on a Friday night. Brett Thomas gave us 4 decent innings. Only gave up the 1 earned run, so that's exactly what you're hoping for out of him. Kate stabilized the middle of the game, gave our offense a chance to try to spread it a little bit, and then John gave us the last 2. So good game all the way around for us.
Just kind of sticking with that, in a game you guys obviously really needed to win. Just how nice was it to kind of have maybe your all-around best performance of the year?
Yeah, I mean we've had some really good ones throughout the year. Obviously we've had some high highs and some low lows, but today was definitely in that short list of when you need a big game on a Friday night. It's right there. So again, this team is going to fight. There's just no question about that. This team is going to fight until the very end.
It seemed like they were having a lot of fun out there too in the dugout as well. Is it the same energy that it's been all year? Is it any different? What?
I mean, again, I think sometimes we can confuse if you're losing. You don't want to be in there doing jumping jacks, and so it's a very fine line. When you're struggling, you don't want to just mope around, but you also don't want to look like you're enjoying it. So there's always a fine line with how a team's behaving. But when the game will beat you down a lot, and so I think one of the keys is that you still try to find a way to have fun with it, enjoy your teammates, enjoy the game as much as you can. But we've talked to this team all year just about as the game beats you down, we just have to try to find a way to still have that joy and passion for the game. And when you score 11 runs, it's gonna look like you're having more fun. That's just the nature of the game.
Yeah, along those lines, I mean, it seems like you guys are on a groove offensively right now, the way you've been hitting the last few games. Is it one of those things where just hitting's contagious or just guys clicking at the same time, or what would you, I guess, maybe point to?
This offense has gotten better as the year's gone on. I don't think there's any question about that. And it can be argued, is it because we played Texas early on and we played Tennessee the first weekend? And, it's always a catch-22 there. But this offense has gotten better and better as the year's gone on. Freshmen have gotten better as the year's gone on. We play as many freshmen as anybody. So at the bottom of the lineup, you're going to have to take some growing pains with those guys playing. But, for example, a freshman went 4 for 4 tonight in Braswell. Jalen, who basically is a freshman for us, went 2 for 4. So we're seeing those guys improve, and that's what really matters.
With Brett, where is he in the recovery process as far as how many pitches he can go? Is he about at his maximum, or can he go further? He
was in that general area of about 65 today, and he threw just a couple more than that. So that was about where he can go right now. And again, with him, each week it grows by just a little bit, and so next week it'll be a little bit more. So he's in that general vicinity of that, about 70 pitches right now.
You mentioned Braswell a little bit. Just what have you seen from him tonight, and then over the course of maybe the last few weeks?
He's had ups and downs, but most freshmen do. And as far as I can tell, he's the only starting freshman shortstop in the league, and it's the hardest league in America. So I think it's natural that you have ups and downs, but we just had a little talk to him about, you've got to play with energy. The team needs to know that you're giving it everything you've got, and he did a great job tonight, I think, of doing that. He played really well. He had the 4 hits, and we need him to play well and play consistently to win games.
How's Eli, John?
Eli we got the report. It was best case scenario. Whether that allows him to pitch again this year, we're still working through that. So it's nothing to report right now.
How important have veteran guys like Seitler, Eister, obviously both of them big hits tonight, but how important have they been just as far as clubhouse presences to during this time and keeping guys focused during this stretch?
Very, very important. The league is extremely old this year, as you've seen. Most of the teams, the great majority of the teams, are an extremely old, just in terms of graduate students and fifth-year seniors and senior other regular seniors. The league is as old as I've ever seen, and so our guys like that are the Belks, the Seitlers, the Eisters. Madden and Wimmer are veterans, but not quite to that extent. And so I think you look at Seitler, you look at Eister, those guys have been in our program as long as anybody, and they're as productive as anybody. So they're clearly offensively the guys our guys kind of lean on and turn to.
Yeah, speaking of extremely old, Andrew Eister is going through senior day tomorrow. What kind of memories will you take of him as he kind of departs the program?
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about that right now. I don't want to get emotional on you because he's one of those guys that has just given everything he can to this program. He could have moved on after last year, and he wanted to come back and play for this group, for this crowd, for our fans one more year because they treat him so well. And we talk about it all the time. I remember him sitting in my office and saying he wanted to be a Gamecock. I mean, it's just, I remember the recruiting process. I remember the other schools he visited. I remember when he decided that he was going to come here, and it was a really good get for us. Class act, hard worker, good student. He's the poster child for what college student athletes should be.
More questions for Coach? Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.